Hey, it's Kendall, and this is 90 Church. We're in the final stretch of our Re-Engage series, and this week it's Re-Engage the Nations. Question today is, how do we do that? What does it look like to re-engage the nations? I want to take you to Romans 10, verses 13 and 14. It says, "For everyone who calls in the name of the Lord will be saved. But how can they call on him to save them unless they believe in him? And how can they believe in him if they've never heard about him? And how can they hear about him unless someone tells them?" How do we engage the nations? Well, some of us are called to go and tell them. God has given some of us a dream and a desire to be missionaries who move from our culture into another culture. Now, this is not for everyone. Usually it entails learning a new language, navigating a new culture, living in unfamiliar places. So this calling is not for everyone. But on the other hand, like it says in the passage we just read, how can anyone hear about Jesus unless someone goes and tells them? So I have to ask you this today. Is it possible that God is calling you to go and engage the nations? Now, before you tell me why you are utterly unqualified, let me tell you what the number one qualification is: willingness. God is simply looking for people who are willing to go, and those are the people he uses. Fact is, everything else you can learn. By the way, maybe you're thinking, well, I'm too old to be a missionary. That's not true. There are plenty of second career missionaries, and I can guarantee that whatever marketplace skills you have, they are needed, and you can use them to build God's kingdom. So, seriously, are you called to go? If you think you might be, I would love to talk and pray with you about it. You can email me here at kendall@thecrossingchurch.org, and we will start a conversation. And by the way, if you're not called to go, guess what? You are still called, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk to you soon.